What's up YouTube? I'm Xeus and welcome back to another Boruto video. So this is going to be my Boruto 114 review. Please like and subscribe and let's do this. So I think the name of this episode was X Card Proxy War, right? I didn't even know it was an X in the title to begin with. I didn't know none of that. But anyway, just looking from the outside in, when I first seen this episode, I wasn't really intrigued, to be totally honest. They've been mentioning the card game forever. They've been mentioning the card game a whole lot in the manga and stuff like that too. So it's like, you could tell they big on it, but it's not really big. I don't know. It's not really one of the key aspects to me. But in this, it kind of stood out. It was kind of fun the way they went about it. So basically, in this episode, you have Boruto, who's basically rooting for Shino, and you have Metal Lee, who's rooting for Rock Lee, and they're trying to figure out. I guess it's like the second season of the cards, I guess, and they're trying to figure out who's gonna get the last spot. And basically, Boruto feels as if he feels as if Shino is unnoticeable, just like it's really funny when you hear them say it, because it's really like they just making fun of him, like downright, even though I feel like Rock Lee was really cool, and they just kind of played him in the wrong way. But yeah. So as you can see, like I have on the screen, Boruto and Rock Lee were basically at it. So this went from being about just cards and stuff to like just a lot of little fun situations where they were just running around trying to prove each other wrong. And it kind of like at the end of the day ended up Boruto versus Metal Lee. And that's what it puts you in the mind of. And it was enough to get me by, man. I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of happy watching this episode. And to be totally honest, it was great. It was good. It was really good. It's like not one time in the episode was I like, oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong, I know this isn't like full on straight story stuff, but I was still into it. It was really cool. So yeah, what I thought was really funny was when they were showing, like, when they were tallying up like Shino's votes and like Rock Lee's votes. Is like, I'm not trying to speak for everybody, but I guess as far as like speaking for the audience, that I think that's what they were doing. Because I'm pretty sure nobody thinks Shino is cooler than Rock Lee. I don't care what you say. Rock Lee looks kind of whack now, but he's still savage. He's still the same person, He's still Rock Lee, the Rock Lee we knew then. I mean, he's matured and he's grown and stuff like that now, but he's better than what we used to know. So I don't know. It's just really funny to see that. Like, what else happened in this episode? So at the end of the, I think like somewhere nearing the end, you have like Shino and Rock Lee. They catch Boruto and Metal, and I like how they were telling them basically they didn't want to be represented in that way. They were never trying to train super hard and do all those things they did, risk their lives and save people because they wanted to be popular. And it's like, I like how they really put that out there. That was like really cool and mirrors real life, because there's some people that do things for the wrong reasons and there's others that do things for the right reasons. So it's like, I like that parallel. That was really cool. It was really cool. It was nice to actually see Metal Lee in an episode and have something to do with anything. I really like how the girls and the boys were just taking shots at each other the whole episode. Like, they were just sending shots at each other. Like, oh my god, like, this is stuff that girls do. This is stuff that boys do. It was just like really funny. I kind of wish like Sarada and Chocho. I kind of wish Sarada and Chocho had a little bit more interaction with the boys. But I guess this would be like the equivalent of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And when you were in school, and girls won't enter that, they won't play nothing like that or nothing. Like, so I guess I can understand why they wouldn't have that much to do with this episode, but it was still cool. It was still really good. I like how Boruto, he always gets his dad card, and I guess he feels as if because he has his father's card, like I mentioned in the last episode. My preview. I guess he sees him all the time. He feels no reason to have the card, which is really funny. So I think somewhere in the episode, he like kind of bribes Iwabe to help him basically build like a stone face of Shino up there next to the Great Stone Faces, which is like really funny because it's like, really? And you have Rock Lee. He comes over there and he's just like chipping away at it, trying to make it look like Metal Lee. And I don't know. Then it just gets burnt all the way down to a little statue of Shino, and then I don't know. It was a really funny episode. Um, but I feel like I'm making this a little bit too long, so I'm gonna end it right here. I think I talked about a little bit more than usual, but like I said, this has been my Boruto episode 114 review. Please like and subscribe. See you all next video.